So, if you need any help with the brand new Greeting the Dawn solo event in Dragon Mania Legends, then this is the video for you. I'll be going through my top 5 most important tips you should follow to give yourself the best chance at completing tier 10 of the event and winning the lovely Jang Dragon. But my first and probably by far most important tip I can give you is to use the DML Wiki event guide. So I'm on the DML Wiki website right now on their Greeting the Dawn event page. But this website is so incredibly useful during the event as it has the estimated time it will take to complete each tier, and at the bottom of the page it has a gigantic table that shows you the requirements for every tier of the event. The most important thing you'll be taking note of on this page will be the estimated cooldowns per item, as this lets you know how often you'll need to keep coming back to the game and doing each tier quest in order to fully deplete the pool. But it also gives the pool cooldown too, which is astronomically important to know, especially in the later tiers. But use this and it will give you a massive advantage over those that do not use it, really. And my second tip, use fire dragons. And what I mean by this is the feed dragons, hatch dragons, level up dragons, and breed hybrid dragons quests can all be done using fire dragons. You can buy their eggs in the shop for basically nothing, buy a ton so you don't have to use a lot of food for the feed dragons or level up dragon quests, and then you can breed these new fire dragons with a wind dragon to finish off the breed elemental hybrid quests. But this also means that even if you're a very low level, you still have a decent shot at completing the event if you do all these things. And my third tip, be very careful around your farms. It is extremely easy to not be paying attention for a couple of seconds to what food you're putting into your farms, especially if you're tired and you really do not want to make the mistake of putting in 2-day food during the event, as this will put you astronomically behind in comparison to what you could be at, and if you have to wait 2 entire days before you can move up to the next tier, that will put you very far behind. And my fourth tip, do not try and breed any new dragons during the event, especially rares and above. Unless you are 100% confident and know exactly what you need to do for the next tier, do not try and breed any new dragons. The reason is because if you manage to breed an epic dragon and get, say, a 16-hour breeding time, you may not have realised how soon you can finish the current tier, and then you're going to be left waiting for hours and hours if the next tier requires you to breed dragons. But even though you could, if you knew the timers perfectly, etc., it's just better off not doing it, so there is absolutely no way for you to mess up and put yourself behind. My fifth tip is to use a timer. Obviously, with so many items, pool cooldown times, etc., it can become very difficult to remember everything. But setting timers, especially during the early tiers, will help you tremendously, as they will help you keep track of what's happening and help you to finish the early tiers as quickly and efficiently as possible. But you can just legitimately search timer into Google and it will let you set one to basically whatever time you want. Super duper easy. But try and set it to the items with the lowest pool cooldowns, since then you know you're not missing any of the other items when you come back. But again, this gives you a massive advantage over players that will not be using it. But those are my 5 main tips for completing the Greeting the Dawn solo event, and actually for any solo event in the future as well. But there is more I could offer, but these are the main things you should focus on during the event that will drastically increase your odds of completing the event. But if you do need any more help, then feel free to leave a comment and either myself or someone else will be happy to help you out as soon as we can. But if these tips helped you, then leave a like so then hopefully even more players can see. Subscribe if you want to see more DML event stuff, and remember that you do need to be dedicated to these events to complete them. But anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you then.